Chae-min gazes at Yoon-ah with a furtive but love-struck look. Could the rumors be true? Hello from the team at Yahoo Japan News. Warm greetings to all our viewers. If you enjoy the little slices of celebrity life and the warm, behind-the-scenes moments we collect, please support our YouTube channel with a like, a subscribe, and a comment so we can keep bringing you these cozy updates and juicy, affectionate recaps. A quick, friendly note before we begin. The footage and images we discuss here have been circulating online, and while they capture charming fragments of public life, some details are speculative and not fully confirmed. Enjoy this piece as playful fan commentary, rather than an airtight chronicle of private affairs. If romance had a private language, it might sound suspiciously like the soft intake of breath one gets when someone you adored is something very ordinary, and very pointed, like look your way, again and again. Lately, a string of viral clips and photos, shot during the group's time in Vietnam has given fans just such a language to translate. The shorthand of glances, the pause between steps, the furtive lift of a phone to capture a moment, and the small, unguarded expression that makes people online go delightfully cross-eyed with speculation. From the airport escalator to the hotel lobby, there's a recurring image that keeps making the rounds, a patient, almost conspiratorial gaze from Chae-min, directed at Yoon-ah. It's not the boisterous stare of a stage performer demanding attention. It's the softer, conspiratorial look of someone who wants to witness a tiny, private triumph and keep it for themselves. Fans have started to call it the "I'm looking but trying not to look" look. And honestly, it's everything. Part rom-com, part documentary, and entirely irresistible. Picture the scene. They step off the escalator, a crowd rustling around them, cameras and phones waving like an excited sea. She moves forward with the graceful calm of someone used to being admired. He lingers a breath longer, eyes trailing, posture alert in a way that reads as protective and absolutely smitten. A few feet apart, they are together in the way two people can be, sharing a private orbit in a very public place. In other clips, he's captured snapping a quick photo of her on stage at a cast dinner, only to hastily switch his phone off when the host notices, a comic, human moment that had everyone in the room giggling and the wider community delightedly theorizing. What makes these snippets extra delicious is how they combine the small and the grand. On the one hand, there's the enormous, measurable success of their project, streaming milestones, global chart placements, and nights when the whole crew gathers to celebrate a job well done. On the other hand, there are the tiny, intimate gestures, the sideways glance, the quiet clap from a nearby chair, the furtive snapshot saved for later, that transform the glossy PR sheen into something warm and human. Together those two worlds create a narrative fans adore, two actors who deliver on screen, and, it seems, share a genuine camaraderie. Off it. Now, about the rumors. Of course the internet is full of theories. Some fans read deep romance into a single frame, others spin entire storylines from a shy smile. Here's the fun part, and also the cautionary part. Yes, some of the footage looks like undeniable admiration. Yes, the glance is repeated enough to raise eyebrows. And yes, people love connecting the dots into a romantic constellation. But there are also darker corners of fandom, where assumptions run wild and speculation becomes rumor. We prefer to file the boldest claims under possibly overenthusiastic imagination, and keep our hearts light. Let us be clear and gentle. What we see, the looks, the quick photos, the enthusiastic applause from a nearby table, reads like affectionate attention. It reads like admiration. Perhaps even the kind of care that borders on possessive charm, that makes for delightful viewing and plenty of heartwarming commentary. What it does not necessarily prove, on its own, are the sweeping headlines some outlets might print without hesitation. There is a meaningful difference between seeing someone look at another person with clear fondness and declaring definitive romantic status based on a selection of public moments. Still, one cannot help but enjoy the theater of it all. Fans start to invent nicknames, compile highlight reels, and craft montages set to melodramatic music. The playful speculation, is this a quiet crush? Is he secretly documenting every Yoon-ah moment, takes on a life of its own, and the comment threads become small festivals of affectionate conspiracy theories. For those who cherish romance in its small forms, these are the very scenes that keep imagination lively. The lover who cherishes the others laugh enough to preserve it on his phone, the supporter whose applause feels like a private standing ovation. Beyond romance and rumor, there's a generosity in how many fans respond. Rather than demanding proof or scandal, most viewers are content to celebrate what they can see. Two professionals who clearly get on well, a crew that throws a joyful party, and moments of real human warmth captured in the middle of a busy schedule. Whether it's the look that lingers just a second longer or the protective, almost proud smile, these flashes of tenderness make a compelling, heartening story even if we never learn the whole truth behind them. When Chae-min and Yoon-ah speak about one another, the admiration is almost audible. A softening of tone, a quicker smile, and compliments that sound both sincere and a little dazzled. Whether they're praising each other's dedication to a scene, joking about an on-set mishap, or thanking one another during a cast dinner, there's a warmth in their words that feels like an open invitation into mutual respect. It's the kind of admiration that mixes professional praise with the private delight of watching someone you care about shine. That admiration spills into small, telling gestures, the way one leans in when the other talks, the playful teasing that undercuts a compliment, and the visible pride when a colleague applauds a job well done. Fans see it and respond not because it proves anything definitive, but because it's a beautiful reminder that genuine regard, spoken softly or shown through attention, is one of the most attractive things two people can share. In the end, the most satisfying reading may be the simplest one. Admiration is a lovely thing to watch. Whether it is professional pride, deep friendship, or the tender beginnings of something more, let us savor those stolen glances and furtive photos as gifts for the imagination. Glimpses of people who, in the midst of long shoots and late hours, still find time to notice one another. Rumors will spin and theories will bubble, but the quiet, love-struck looks themselves are a small, undeniable pleasure. And finally, from the team at thank you for sharing these moments with us, and for keeping your commentary kind and curious. If you liked this roundup, please support our channel. Your likes, subscribes, and comments help us bring more warm, funny, and romantic recaps straight to you. Remember, speculation is fun, but respect and discretion are the sweetest things we can offer the people behind the headlines.